Hey guys, it's Joe from Joe's Talking, and I am back with another video. Now, as you know, I cover cameras, travel, and tech. And with the tech part, there is one item that has to be talked about. And I have been avoiding this for quite some time, but that is the smart ring. This company, Nova, reached out to me right here. Nova reached out to me and they said, hey, you want to try this ring? And I said, hey, I guess so. I probably should. And I thought, hey, am I going to get paid for this? And they said, hey, no, you're not. They said, hey, we're going to send you the ring. And I said, hey, okay. So here it is, the Nova Smart Ring. Let's talk about it. Okay, here it is, the Nova Smart Ring R. The box arrives clean and compact, everything neatly tucked in. Pop open the lid and the first thing you see is the ring itself, high in its cradle, made from lightweight titanium alloy and weighing in at just 3 grams for a size 9. At the bottom sits the magnetic charging dock. Drop the ring on it and it snaps into place via pogo pins. Slide the ring out, matte finish hides fingerprints. The build feels premium, minimal but clever. A small dot on the outside helps you orient it correctly. On the sensor side, you'll see the optical PPG lights and the temperature sensor tucked in. So yes, this thing isn't just a fashion piece, it tracks your heart rate and resting heart rate variability, sleep stages, blood oxygen on demand, temperature deviation, and daily recovery score in the companion app.
Oh, and for you ladies out there, it also tracks your menstrual cycle.
Out of the box, you're ready to pair, sync, and start logging. The app is slick, clean, offers an overview of steps, calories, sleep, mood tags, even gesture control so you can trigger your camera's shutter from the ring, which is a big plus for creators like us. Charge it quickly in about an hour and wear it at least 3 to 4 days, and some people even say it lasts longer. You've got a full-time health tracker that looks like everyday jewelry. Okay, so let me just say a couple things about this ring already. I'm not used to wearing a ring, so it's a little odd for me. It's not a small ring. If you look at it, it's a pretty big sucker right there. So if you're not used to wearing a ring, it's gonna take a little getting used to. I don't know if you can see this, but there's a small indentation there at the bottom, sort of a small circle. You have to keep that on the palm side of your hand in order for it to keep tracking. So there's that. And then the other thing is, it is waterproof, so I did shower with it and everything seems to be okay. Okay, so I just put the ring on last night and there's not a lot of data yet, I'm guessing, on the ring yet. So far, it says I've taken 933 steps. In terms of recovery, it says I'm on the right track. I'm at a 68. For sleep, it says I got 7 hours and 6 minutes. For exercise, it's telling me to start exercising. Listen, I already got one wife, I don't need a second one. And then stress, it says I have no stress. I don't know if this thing's right because I got a lot of stress. And then in terms of, now I just put it on last night at about 7 o'clock, and today it's, 9 in the morning, and it says I used about 15% of battery. So according to the website, it says this thing will go for about 4 to 5 days. Some people say even a week. Just a few little observations so far, and I will report back. Hi, good morning. Can I get a iced decaf Americano, please? Okay guys, I'm reporting back with day 2 information. So I'm looking here at the app and it gives you some insights, and these insights are they're pretty spot on. They're pretty much what my wife tells me every single day. So now I have my wife and this app telling me what to do. All right. Under insights, it says your sleep quality and activity levels show room for improvement. To improve your overall health, aim to increase daily movement and reduce sedentary time. Start by taking a 10-minute walk after dinner around 7 p.m. to boost circulation and support better sleep. Also try to stand and stretch every hour during the day, especially since you spent 240 minutes sitting yesterday. That's what editors do. We sit in a chair all day and we get fat. And it says hydration is key to drink a glass of water at 10 a.m. to help maintain energy levels and reduce fatigue. Now under the recovery tab, there's some interesting stuff. It says you walked 5,919 steps yesterday, below your target of 10,000. You spent 240 minutes sitting, which is quite a lot for a 55-year-old male, and you had minimal physical activity. This suggests your body may need more movement.
Hey, move your ass!
Okay guys, so here I am at a very, very different place. This is called Memory Look. It is a optical place, but it is also a coffee shop. I am having a matcha latte. Okay, so now having used this Nova Ring for a few days, there's a few things I want to talk about. I totally appreciate the simplicity of the app and the simplicity of this smart ring. This thing is so easy to use. It's just plug and play. You just put it on your finger and it starts collecting data, and the app is super simple and super clean and super easy. The second thing I want to talk about is I love that there is no subscription, so they do not gatekeep your data. I believe with Aura, one of the class-leading rings, there is a subscription service, so they're not trying to nickel and dime you on any subscriptions. All your information is there, and it uses AI to sort of guide you and tell you exactly what's going on with your body. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is recovery mode, because when you get to my age and you're 55 and you want to know exactly what's going on with your body, this is a really great way to figure out. And then what it does, it gives you a recovery score. So it tells you exactly how your body is recovering at night, and I find that incredibly useful. So another thing I appreciate is the sleep data that this thing provides. So I got 8.5 hours of sleep, and normally you would think that 8.5 hours of sleep you should be completely well rested. Well, guess what? I'm not rested. I'm actually tired. And I look here on my data, right? I got 8.5 hours of sleep, but there is a good portion of the data here that says I was in light sleep, which means I wasn't in deep sleep. So that 8.5 hours, even though it was a long time, wasn't deep sleep. If you've ever wondered why you get a lot of sleep and you're still tired, well, that's why, because you didn't go into your deep sleep. Okay, so another thing I want to talk about with the ring is the battery life. Now it says 4 to 7 days, but guys, I'm on day 3 and I'm at about 20%. So regarding the battery life, your mileage may vary, but I got 3 days. Now, one thing I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video is how do you size for this ring? So what you do is they send you a kit and you try on a bunch of different ring sizes, and then you just let them know what ring size you are. So one thing I am finding really helpful with the Nova Ring is syncing with Strava and syncing with your health app on your iPhone. So I find that incredibly useful. Now, it would help if I had exercised this week. Anyway, guys, that is my experience with the Nova Smart Ring R. I had a lot of fun with it this week. I will probably be wearing it because not only do I need my wife yelling at me, but I need this ring yelling at me, telling me what to do all the time. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.